Hey everybody, welcome back to another Jackson Jet Setting Resort review. Today we're checking out the JW Marriott Anaheim Resort, which is located right next to Disneyland in Anaheim, California. It's a pretty new property. It's really one of the first truly luxury properties that's located in Anaheim, long overdue in my opinion. So let's check out the entire place. So you arrive down in the porte cochere near the valet. You drop off your car. There's also self-parking on the ground floor. There's a little coffee shop. You can grab some coffee in the morning. One of the nice benefits for being a Titanium is they gave me a free coffee to use down there, which is nice. Then you take these escalators up multiple levels to the main lobby. Now, I was burning some credits with my Amex Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card here before it expires in September 2020, but you can find decent cash rates for how nice this property is throughout most of the year. Obviously, it can get busy in Anaheim, so just keep that in mind. There's also a $25 a night resort fee, but they do give you a $25 property credit in exchange for that fee, so definitely something somewhat useful, though with people spending a lot of their day in the parks, it can probably go unused by a lot of people. But on this lobby level, you saw some shots in the lobby back there, and then they have a small pool. It doesn't really have any views or anything like that, but they do have cabanas to rent. And one thing I thought was really cool is they actually have an extension of the gym with a Peloton bike overlooking the pool. So it's kind of fun to get some exercise outside. Also on this level, they have the JW Marriott Gardens. So at first I just thought this was kind of just a space to chill out, but they actually have their own AR app you can download and do a little AR activity. You say your mantra and it interacts with some of the statues. I thought that was kind of a cool add-on. They don't really advertise it that much. I just really found out by Googling around a little bit about the hotel, making sure I didn't miss anything. So it's about a 15 or 20 minute walk to the parks. You just exit through the gardens here over to the Garden Walk, which is a shopping district. It has some restaurants as well. I'll show you a few shots of that coming up. But really easy to get to the parks. No real need for the car if this is why you're stopping in. There is a convention center hall in the hotel on the ground floor. It looks quite nice, so that might be the reason too. But plenty to do in the area here, being kind of the center of tourism in Orange County. Overall, I was pretty impressed with how this property made use of kind of limited space, honestly. They really packed a lot in. So right here is the Garden Walk. So this actually opened when I was in college nearby in Orange, California. And I think they used to try and make it kind of a higher end mall. And now it's kind of almost like an experience mall. There's lots of random things going on here. But some things that have been around the entire time, like P.F. Chang's and Roy's, are here. But might be some random shops that you might not expect to be here, and so it's kind of fun, a little bit different than all the regular stores that you see in malls across the country. At check-in, they gave me a $15 off coupon for Roy's, and I was kind of craving some seared ahi, so I actually took them up on it. Not really the cheapest restaurant by any means, but nice to get a little bit of a discount there. So now let's check out my massive one-bedroom suite. From what I understand, this is a standard suite at the hotel. There's not too many of them. I did get upgraded as a Marriott Titanium within the Bonvoy program. I tried to use the Suite Night Award, but that was denied before my stay, so funny enough, they ended up upgrading me anyway. So that's pretty cool. It had 2 full bathrooms, and so right now we're checking out the main bedroom part of the suite. Really everything super high end. This being a brand new JW Marriott, they really went all out with all the fixings and furnishings. Nice coffee right there, Keurig machine, and then down below is the minibar. Some more shelving there. And then the main bedroom, you have a nice king bed. Nice contact charging station, so most phones nowadays have that. I've seen that pop up a lot in hotels. I think it's pretty useful because sometimes you forget a wire, and if your phone can charge at least a little bit overnight, that's pretty cool. And then for all the families traveling, I thought this was pretty cool. So in all the king bedrooms, you actually have a trundle bed. So your third guest can sleep right there. And then now let's make our way into the suite portion of the suite. So you have a massive dining room, huge TV right there, and then an even bigger bathroom than what's in the main bedroom. So it's kind of locked off. They actually gave me 2 different keys to access the 2 different doors. So obviously what we just saw is the standard king room, and then you can add this room to make it a true suite. They lock it off, I think, because they can make this available for corporate events too. So pretty cool here. Massive, massive bathroom. I just absolutely love it. If you're interested in getting platinum or titanium, I recommend getting some of the credit cards from Amex and Chase. My personal and my business cards get me 30 nights towards status each year, so I really only have to stay 20 more nights with Marriott before I get platinum status. I've had leftover titanium status throughout the pandemic. We'll probably just be platinum at the end of the year, but really great stuff here. Then here's the view. You can see a little bit of the Matterhorn right on the right side of the hotel. And then I did have a nice little pool view, so you can see how big the pool truly is from the air. Then the drop-off area for the valet is right below the pool. So now on the floor above us, I believe the 11th floor, is the executive lounge, which was fully open. They had a lot of different food options throughout the day. They had breakfast, they had light snacks throughout the day, and they had an evening happy hour, and then a dessert party. And unfortunately, there were no fireworks at Disneyland that evening, but this would have excellent views of the Disneyland fireworks. So if you don't really want to deal with the crowds, you're done for the day at Disneyland, you can come back here, have a drink, which is paid. There's no comp drinks here in the lounges, unfortunately, and then enjoy your time there. So I did use my $25 credit downstairs in the lobby. So I used my $25 credit for my resort fee at the Citriculture restaurant. Pretty nice, a little bit expensive for what it was, but really nice lobby bar. I got to watch some of the US Open going on. And then in the morning, the breakfast buffet for elites as well as people that are just paying out of pocket is at Toccaferro, which is the Italian steakhouse, chop house. It's also where they have the nightly wine happy hour. So you actually get a little wine tasting as well, which is pretty cool. Thought that was like a nice little add-on. I think it's not necessarily the best wine by any means, especially compared to what they serve in the actual restaurant. But it's a nice way to get your value out of your $25 a night resort fee. One other huge benefit is the fitness center. It's pretty big for how big the hotel is. Lots and lots of different options here. They have a Zen room, and then they actually have a number of different really fancy equipment. Always hard to get shots of the gym if you're filming things for YouTube. Usually pretty packed in the morning, so lucky that there's only one person in here, and tried to avoid them, not bother them too much. But multiple Peloton bikes in here. They have the ropes. They have a digital rowing machine that seemed kind of like a Peloton for rowing, which is pretty cool. And then at night I checked out the Parkistry, which is on the very top level. It has another good view of the fireworks and is kind of open to the public, so that's the aim there. Great views of Disneyland, so you can have a nice cocktail at the end of the day. You can have dinner up here. Kind of a lounge atmosphere, which is cool. Here's a shot of the buffet area at Toccaferro in the morning. But overall, great stay at the JW Marriott Anaheim. Very much recommend. So please like and subscribe.